if you guys can see her, but this must be the snapping turtle that makes its way all the way from our little river up to where the dirt piles were that I found the turtle eggs that were a couple years old. But she made it across the driveway and up here to the yard. Maybe she'll lay her eggs in this, in our little tree line. This is so cool. I could hear her rustling on those metal grates. I was gonna look out, I thought there was something bigger than her, but she's still decent size. This is wicked exciting. This house just keeps on surprising me. She has moved up underneath one of our trees, and it looks like she dug a hole. Kind of doing it wrong. Her head's in the hole, and her butt is out of the hole. So I'm not really sure if she is going to lay her eggs here or what she's doing, but she has dug a hole, just not the right way.
Hey babe, what's going on?
Planting the garden!
What do we have to plant?
Everything!
Which is...
Tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, melons, watermelons, zucchini, squash, corn.
Corn.
Herbs,
Alyssa loves corn.
lettuce,
She loves corn.
asparagus, strawberries, potatoes, radishes, carrots, and onions.
Think we have enough
Oh,
space?
pumpkins and pumpkins.
Do we have enough space?
I think we'll have enough space.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Oh, somebody woke up. Don't know if she laid her eggs. Think that she just took a nap. But she's going in the right direction, back down to the stream. Or he. Could be fooling us all. Could be a he. Just looks like she has the hole that she slept in and didn't cover it over, so I'm guessing there's no eggs in there. But yeah. Sun's out, so she's like, gotta go make it back down. She's thirsty after a 3-day nap.
Look at this. We finally have a garden. We have peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, a squash, just watermelon, pumpkins, corn, some herbs, there's some lettuce down there, some more actual strawberries down there, not just the little wild ones. We have potatoes and peanuts in the buckets. We have a turkey vulture overhead. I'm sure the chickens are going to take notice of them. Yeah, it's a long time coming for this. A lot of hard work. We even managed to finish it. It took longer than we think it should have, but whatever. The weather impeded us, and this little guy made it a little bit tougher. See, I have his pack and play out here today because Alyssa is out learning how to kill and harvest chickens, because I brought up the conversation a little while ago that said, you know, since we were having chickens here, what happens if one of them gets sick or they get hurt, you know, either from the turkey vulture overhead, or, you know, the rooster decides to go crazy and, you know, take out his frustrations on one of them, or whatever else. You know, how do you kill a chicken humanely? You know, people say, you know, put them over a log and chop their heads off or slit their throats or whatever. I'm like, okay, yeah, you can do that, but how do you actually do it, you know, without causing more harm than good, I guess is the thing. I mean, I know it's a chicken, but still it's an animal. Whatever, you have to respect, you know, the animal for what it is. So one of the local farms here, J.K. Good Time Farm, they had a class, I guess, on how to harvest a chicken. So decided that Alyssa should go to the class and she can teach me how to do it, just in case we have to take care of one of the birds. And the discussion has come up lately of maybe we'll get meat birds next year. You know, something we never thought about before. We never decided against it, and then as we've gotten used to the deal with the chickens, the possibility is growing of getting another flock of chickens, of meat birds, and grow our own chicken. Because let's be real, I like chicken fingers and I like chicken wings and barbecue chicken, and I just like chicken. I like to eat it. If we can grow it ourselves all the time and just have a year-round supply all the time, then it'd be great. Especially if we can get it to the point where it's cheaper than the $5 chicken at Stop and Shop or Shaw's or wherever it is. We can grow a chicken for $3. That'd be awesome. But yeah, it's finally here, and I'm excited. I can't wait to finally take care of the garden here and grow our own food. Hopefully, all this stuff takes hold. It's been in boxes in a greenhouse and small planters for a lot longer than they should be, so everything is a little smaller than it really needs to be. But we'll see what happens. On a related note here, I really wanted to say to all the newer parents out there that I think we've proven that just because you have a baby, like this little guy in here crawling around, that your life doesn't have to end, as people say. People say, oh, you have a baby, oh, your life's going to change, whatever. And your life does change, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have to change for the worse. It can change for the better. He's brought a lot of happiness to our lives, a lot of laughs, a lot of good stuff. There are those days like yesterday where he just hated the world and nothing you could do could comfort him. So you have to deal with that, and that's a frustrating day. But those days, at least for us, are pretty few between. Seems like every 9 or 10 days he has one of those days, where you put him down, he doesn't want to be down, he doesn't want to get held, he doesn't want to feed, he doesn't want to sleep, he just doesn't want his toys, he just wants to cry all the time. So eventually you just put him in his crib or someplace where he sleeps and just put him there and just walk away. It is, you just have to do it, But yeah, your life doesn't have to change all that much. I mean, when we had him, and we just said, we had a conversation between the two of us that we still wanted to do everything we've been able to do before him. I mean, I think we've proven that we can. We built this 600 square feet of garden pits here that we built and filled by hand by ourselves. We built a chicken coop and a duck hut. We've cut up 11 cords of wood and stacked 3 of it right now. I got to cut up the rest of it, but we did all that by ourselves, and and we've gone on trips to Florida, and we've done everything we used to do before him. We still do, except we haven't gone to the movies, and that's some things you can't really do anymore. And we don't go to eat all the time anymore, but that's mainly, I think, because Alyssa, being a highly trained chef, that's what she did for her career. She's now not working. She's home all the time, so she can cook at home. So it's like having a restaurant meal at home all the time. There's no real reason to go out. We have gone out. We've gone to Texas Roadhouse and Chinese food and whatever else. We have gone out, but just not as often as we used to. But yeah, just wanted to really emphasize the point that just because you have a baby, not everything has to stop. Is I think what we're trying to say. Like today, I got more things to plant. I got 5 apple trees that are going in the ground, and I've got some flowers that are going in the ground, and the grass has to get mowed up there because my dad grass, as I call it, is crazy high. It's raining a lot, and we've been busy down here doing this, so it's too high. So yeah, we got some stuff to do. All right, let's see what I can get done. Little salamander. Pretty cool, huh? Bye. So I, with the help of my sister-in-law, put in the 5 apple trees. What do we have? We have a Macintosh apple, There's a Granny Smith apple tree. And there's 2 Red Delicious. That's a Red Delicious. I think this is a Red Delicious. Yep. And this is a Honey Crisp, I believe. Honey Crisp. So, we got 5 apple trees over here. This is a lot more sunny than the other spot we're thinking. And actually the dirt on this side wasn't nearly as hard to dig as it was over there. Yeah, now we got Alyssa came home a little while ago from her chicken harvesting class. Says she learned a lot. And they actually answered a lot of her other questions about farming in the town of Ashburnham where we live. Like what's the legal requirements and anything else you need to do to sell anything. Every town's different. So they had a lot of answers for that. And now we're gonna finally plant those flowers that we've been trying to plant the last couple of days. But look at this. We've had a snapping turtle up near the house we found just the other day. She finally made her way back to the ducks and the chickens. She's probably making her way back down to the stream in the river. And there's a pond. There's a pond right down the cliff behind the chicken coop. So you go down the cliff, there's a pond down there about, I don't know, 200 feet. So that's probably where she's going back to. They usually lay their eggs in the same spot every year. And we found chicken eggs. We found turtle eggs in these mounds of dirt here and removed when we were trying to lay them out. There's some dead, like, turtle eggs in there. So I wonder if she's used to dig them in there. And now that we've messed it up, she's all confused. Don't know if she laid them up next to the house. That'd be a little weird. We'll look later on, see if we can find them. Hopefully she'll just try to get into the coops, because that'd be a little weird.
What are we getting ready to do, Em?
No, chicken poop. Yay.
Not only chicken poop. She has to clean out duck poop, too.
Oh, didn't mention that.
How's it smelling you?
Not too bad. I could get used to it, but it's only been a small amount of time, so it could be worse.
It's pretty much like one big cat box.
I know, right? Except cat boxes are worse.
Yeah, this isn't that bad. This is about 2.5 months worth with, give or take, 15 to 17 chickens. We're not really sure how many's out there. Don't worry, we didn't forget about you. You're getting a clean house too, but you need to get out of your house. Hey, you guys need to get out of your house so we can clean it. Just cleaned out the stupid stinky duck hut. And now we're going to the compost pile. And look, Steve's going with our green matter. We're going to have our brown matter and our green matter getting mixed in so nicely.
Good thing don't pay by the hour.
There we go. Nice, you got almost all of them out. Whew, clean as a whistle. Look at this nice laminate floor. I don't know if you guys can see it in the shadow. But yeah, nice laminate floor. It's like a kitchen in here. Wouldn't eat off this floor though. And then today Steve made the nesting boxes. This nifty little door. That's what I'm calling it. So yeah, these ladies are ready for business when they feel like not being freeloaders anymore.
Home sweet home of Castle Clark.
That's right. So just need to get the shavings in here and we're ready to go. And that is that. Got a clean coop, clean hut. Look at these cute little guys. These guys stick together and hang out with this Frizzle. He's the leader of this pack. They're never with everybody else. And that's how they like it. 3 little musketeers. So cute and fluffy.